Hello, followers. How are you doing? We discovered this area a few years ago, on the eastern side of the city. Marbella is known worldwide for its beautiful, well-preserved historic center and for the beaches in the center and the western part of the Golden Mile, which were gradually filled with apartments during the urban development. However, this eastern area has remained a place where, for various reasons, real estate speculation didn't reach the area during those boom years. This area has remained a more natural space where wealthy hippie trends took hold. Several campsites were built in the 1970s, occupying the entire area and somewhat preventing the expansion of apartment blocks. Today, the campsites have disappeared, the last one even recently, and for now, the area has been spared from real estate speculation, remaining a beautiful natural setting with a pretty wooden path that runs along the entire beach. The whole complex forms a more natural promenade. This place is perfect for those looking to escape the hustle and bustle of the city and connect with nature. The tensions between environmentalist sentiments and real estate interests are always present. On the one hand, a large park has been built to the delight of naturalists, but on the other, there are already plans to build a large, luxury hotel resort here, which could transform the area with the arrival of tourists. We'll see how the idea progresses. For now, the initial redesign work has already begun. In any case, this eastern part of Marbella is an example of how conservation and sustainable development can coexist. The coastal path along the wooden walkway and the natural beach with protected dune areas are just some of the attractions that make this place a beautiful tourist and recreational destination. And as the day draws to a close, the sunset over Marbella's natural area is an unforgettable spectacle. The colors of the sky and the sea combine to create a magical moment. It's a walk I love. A neighbor of ours used to call this area Banana Beach. We later discovered that there are a couple of apartment blocks named after it. These buildings are the last remaining urban areas in the city center. The path continues between the sand and the palm trees. Although it's the height of summer in Marbella, there aren't too many crowds or tourists. And you can't miss the beach bars, which are always a hit. They serve cocktails and some typical tapas to spend a pleasant time by the sea with beautiful views. The most picturesque of all these is undoubtedly this well-known Dolce Vita.
Yeah.